All right, so Final Fantasy just dropped the new What You Need to Know trailer, the Ivalice Chronicles. I'm gonna react and let's watch it together. So I'm gonna hit a like and
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on September 30th. Here's what you need to know. There are two versions of the game to play, Enhanced and Classic.
okay, no, that's really cool. I'm glad Square is doing this because a lot of the times we don't get the older version, but it based on this logo though, there is no War of the Lions, but it's still too early to tell. I know people are commenting on a lot of stuff on my channel and whatnot, which I respect your opinion, but maybe this trailer will reveal some info.
The enhanced version has an updated script with new additional dialogue and full voiceover in both English and Japanese.
Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
ある程度の想像ならできる。
Whoa, it's like you're talking in English and he's replying back in Japanese. So, just based on that scene, the Blades of Grass. It looks like the War of the Lions FMV cutscene is out. Maybe I don't know. They don't have the original files, or they couldn't get the audio to match. I don't know, but it looks like we're not going to get those cutscenes.
The game looks better than ever with updates.
I mean, it's upscaled. I still like the aesthetic of it personally, but for Final Fantasy Tactics, like it is smoother. Like you can see Delita, Ramza, and the Falls. Like it does look better, but like on emulator, you can kind of match these settings. Like I wish it got more enhanced models and even the portraits and the art, which I love Akihiko Yoshida's art, by the way. Like Tactics Ogre Listing together got new art for the remake on PSP. Like FFT definitely should have.
Updated graphics and a new modern UI.
The UI, it looks nice. It looks more up to date. It's polished, yeah. You see the Faith, Bravery Faith. Next to JP, the level. Looks same. I do miss the old UI though. And look at that Capricorn, baby. Like Square knows what's up. Capricorn, Ramza, I'm a Capricorn, Muhammad Ali, my friend at work. My best friend in real life, like Capricorns for the win. This right here, I like it and I don't like it. I always thought going into the turn list, like you click to the side and you open up the menu was fine. This is cool. This really reminds me of Tactics Ogre Reborn, which makes sense. Matsuna was part of that project, but I think this is okay. This is kind of distracting in my opinion, but we don't see random buff cards. The guest thing is kind of cool. It really lights up and you can see an attack. So yeah.
Why that helps you strategize more easily. There's also a fast forward feature, new difficulty options, and
so new difficulty options. I think that'll be cool. I wonder what specifically is gonna be, more difficult. Like, are the enemies gonna hit harder? They're gonna have more HP. We don't know. So I think it's gonna be good. So there's more ways to replay the game and whatnot, and it's something for everybody. Like people who challenge runs and etc. So this is the Gafgarian fight at Lionel Castle. Aim and Black Magics. I'm not so happy about this build, but yeah.
an autosave function, and a tactical view that gives you a bird's eye view of the battlefield. The classic version unites the gameplay and graphics of the original Final Fantasy Tactics in HD, alongside the translation from War of the Lions.
Okay, so translation from War of the Lions, but so it looks like they're gonna use the base game and they changed the dialogue. War of the Lions. So
Live an untold legend when Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches September 30th on Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam.
okay, yeah, this was a short trailer. I think we kind of got this information from the description on the website. Let's see what people say in the comments. You know, I want to write my own comment as well. Getting it day one and bought everything. Thank you, Square. Help that algorithm for the Final Fantasy channel. This deserves more subscribers for sure. So let's see, Delita, what are you supposed? This is about Japanese speaking. What the heck are you saying? Oh, these are good comments. I want the features for more of the lines. Yeah, absolutely. Like the improved attacks, new jobs, and guest characters. Coming with the $30 DLC. Oh man, that's gonna hurt my wallet. You know, after buying the collector's edition, which does come with the game. And then they're gonna remaster War of the Lions for extra cash. People are never happy. Yeah. Well, this is all. Well, this isn't all we need to know. It's missing key details on whether or not War of the Lion content. Yeah, that is true. When the War of the Lions trailer dropped, it did talk about multiplayer, Dark Knight, Onion Knight, all that stuff added. So that was really cool. On the Steam page, it's saying it's single player, multiplayer. Yeah, I wish we got multiplayer and stuff. Ruins the balance. Like, you know how much you have to do to get Dark Knight? You know what I mean? That's very time consuming. And it should be up to you if you want to grind or whatnot. You know, it's a bare bones port when the features video is 1 minute long. I mean, most of like trailers and all that aren't very long, so. Yeah, I'm excited for the voice acting. I kind of want to hear it. I mean, I really want to hear it. And we can always turn it off. I'm pretty sure there's going to be an option. From what we see, I'm digging the voices for the most part. I think Ramza sounds great. And yeah, I'm going to miss Phil Lamar, but it is what it is. He took some of my books. Let's see. Will there be any War of the Lion content? I hate this generation. You know, play some Limp Bizkit in my generation. Yeah, will there be a new version of the soundtrack? I mean, we don't know, right? This is still kind of early. But yeah, if Tactics Ogre got it, why not FFT? Add Portuguese subtitles, please. Yes. I mean, I'm sure this is going to happen as well because, you know, Brazil has always been, or I mean, a lot of the countries in South America have been huge, passionate fans everywhere, you know, on my content in a lot of video games. And, you know, they've been awesome. So I'm pretty sure this is going to happen. Like even Linkin Park shows when they go to like Brazil, oh my goodness, the crowd is insane. Very, very lovely. So yeah, this would be nice multiplayer. If not, we have Tactics League, man. It's not included. Almost definitely not happening. Yeah, probably. So okay, this is a very short trailer. My reaction and some of the comments are very valid. I liked, comment, and subscribed, as we all should. You know, support this channel. And let's take a look at the Steam page. I did pre-order it now. That's like $63. You know, I got the special edition, but let's take a look at the page. Ivalice Chronicles, no user reviews. These screenshots. There we go. Life is short. Judgment Blade, Stasis Sword. Grass. Okay, let's take a look at this. The Gemini, huh? Enemy. His name is Thomas. Bravery Faith. Level 1. Level 6. Does look nice. Oh, sorry, my Discord's kind of going off there. Let's see what the Steam page has. Okay, looks like it's the same trailer that we got at a State of Play, and...
Father, abandon not your way with children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins.
So she says Ivalice, and then people saying Ivalice, like, so... I assume it's still Ivalice.
That we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. Heavens fall upon your crown!
I think that earlier voice, the powerful must rule the weak, I think that was like that was Argat's voice. I'm actually really digging that. And hey, thanks so much, guys, for...
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Alright, let's take a look at the other pictures. That was... not a waste of time, that was a good trailer. Alright. We're in chapter 2 or 3 here. Probably chapter 3. Remove. This looks a lot clearer. Wait, let's go to the last page. So it looks like the character is going to start walking here when you select PA, MA, evasion. Yeah, wow, this is a lot of characters. Assume there's more up top. 6. Maybe it's 24. I would like having, you know, an expanded roster, like just more characters would be great. But we shall see. Yep, in my library, guys, $62. So putting my money where my mouth is. Let's see this. Read more. Whoa, 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 whoa! Look at this. So this looks cleaner. Zabag would save the queen. Okay, he was using like I believe it was an ancient sword in this scene. And then he was carrying a rune blade in Egro's castle in chapter 4. Okay, Ivalice. Let's see this. Chapter 1, we got a female monk. Cyclone only doing 16 damage. Well, I mean, yeah, females got less PA, so... Let's see. Character growth and customization. Can I click on this? Make this bigger. This looks cool. Like, it really looks like Tactics Ogre Reborn here, like the interface. I do miss the old job tree. You know what I mean? Like when you're looking at all the characters, it has everything in a different direction, not like more down. I like having that clock. I like that better. Okay, once learned abilities can be used, yeah, with over 20 jobs to master. So some people are saying, yeah, that's going to include Onion Knight and Dark Knight. We don't know. Maybe it's a mystery or it's talking about the other unique characters. So we'll see. Regardless, I'm still going to play it. And I think quite a few people are. If you don't want to play it, that's fine as well. Enhanced and classic versions. Refined gameplay. Along with the fine-tuning of several features and battle mechanics. Squire difficulty. Okay, for first-time players. I mean, let's be honest here with the first-time players thing. The vast majority, the people buying this aren't going to be new players. It's going to be people who've played the game in the past. Like, I mean, it's fine. Rush. Still doing 8 damage. And the classic version unites the graphics and gameplay of the original 1997 version with the renowned War of the Lions translation. See, that's the thing there. People are a bit divided on the translation, which is fine. I think it's good for the most part. It did fix some things up, like, you know, Dice Dark's elder brother. which was like, that's infamous, you know. Congrats to Ben Starr for being Dice Star. You know, he had a wonderful performance in 16. I never played the game. I just heard some voice clips. But yeah, I do miss the old names of the abilities, like, you know, Lightning Stab, Stasis Sword, you know, Shelva Stab, Blastar Punch, Hellcry Punch, and Ice Wolf Bite. Infinitely cooler than, you know, crush all your stuff. So that is it in my opinion. So yeah, I believe the pre-order got some stuff. You all, we're like getting new items. Yeah, deluxe edition, right? Academy Blade raises a unit's speed attribute slightly while equipped. It's probably like 1 speed. Headwear Academy Beret prevents the charm status while equipped. Alright, no females are going to take my heart. Combat Garb Academy Tunic grants shell while equipped. I mean, that could be a good fight. I mean, not be a good fight. That could be good in some of the battles, like, you know, Door to Trade City, Linalium Plateau, Port Zeekton, assuming this battle is going to have the mages. Accessory Ring of Aptitude boosts JP earned while equipped. So is this going to stack with like JP boost? I wonder. Consumable items. Phoenix Down times 10. Like, Phoenix Downs are expensive at the start, so getting 10, that's bang for your buck. Black equipment for Ramza. Red equipment for Ramza. All right. Yeah, they can just have my money. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go out. So, yeah. Is there like a community tab? Oh, I kind of want to see what people say about this. Community hub. There we go. Why does everyone assume content is cut or anything? When the director himself, but not new content classes, skeptical. Two of the War Lines do not have voice actors. Stadia was fine as is. I mean, I like Stadia. He just deserved better gameplay wise. So yeah, we don't really know. People, cute little mouse icons. All the quality of life from War of the Lions. Only 30 years too late. We had War of the Lions, man. Like I said, that was a remaster and whatnot. Get ready to see a million posts of rage about WeGraph. I don't know. I don't think so because most of us know the game. Art boss petition to add new classes. Paladin. I mean, that's already like Holy Knight, right? Assassin. We have it as enemies. Spellblade. I mean, we already have Monk, unless you mean Master Monk from FFTA2. Sad opinion about Square Enix and Steam. I bought it, but asked for a refund. We don't know if it's really cut content from War of the Lions. It's kind of looking that way, but we don't know. I'm still going to play it. I mean, but yeah. All right. So, hey, I'm still excited for this. I'm going to be playing it, guys. More content to come. Yeah, I feel like the trailer was just the, you know, what you need to know. We kind of got it from the description already. But, you know, I can understand people's concerns, you know. I respect your opinion. You don't want to play this. If you want to play it, that's awesome. I'm going to be playing along with you guys. And girls. Yeah, so, hey, I spent my money. I'm excited for it. Square Enix took my bucks. So, hopefully you enjoyed my reaction and take from this, the what we need to know. And I'll see you next time with more FFT content. More fun stuff to come. You know, memes, ideas, mechanics. Take care.